stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I walked and I crawled on 6 crooked highways. I stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, and it's a hard rain gonna fall. What did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? Some newborn baby with wild wolves all around it. Saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. Saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping. Saw a room full of men with their hammers bleeding. Saw a white liner all covered with water. Saw 10,000 doctors with tongues were all broken. Saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard rain gonna fall. What did you hear, my blue-eyed son? What did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder and roared out a warning. For the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. Heard 100 drummers whose hands were ablazing. Heard 10,000 whispers and nobody listening. Heard one person starve, I heard many people laughing. Heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter. Heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. Met a white man who walked a black dog. Met a young woman whose body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded in hatred. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. What did you do now, my blue-eyed son? What did you do now, my darling young one? I'm gonna go back out, force the rain start falling. I walk through the depths of the deepest black forest, where the people are merry and the hands are all empty. ocean are flooding the waters. Where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison. Where the executioner's face is always well hidden. Where hunger is ugly, where souls are forgotten. Where black is the collar, where none is the number. And I'm telling and I'm speaking and thinking and breathing. And reflected from the mountain so all souls can see it. Then I'll stand on the ocean until it starts sinking. But I know my song will be before I start singing. It's a heart, it's a heart, it's a heart, it's a heart, it's a heart.